Hey there everyone, welcome back to another episode in our devlog series. This is your host Cherry and let's get into the video. First of all, if you're new here, On the Wind's Breath is an unconventional platformer where you use wind to guide a dandelion seed to fertile soil where it can grow into a beautiful flower just for the wind to blow on it to repeat this cycle. It's been a while, huh? My computer broke down and I couldn't do much work for a while. I got burnt out and had to take a break. But good news, I'm back into it. In the past 3 months, I decided to do many things to the game, but most were focused around fixing bugs and errors. I put my focus on optimization of the game's code, and I managed to cut the amount of lines of code by about 700, which means way less operations per frame. That totals to about 8 FPS improvement on my machine. Next, I decided to scrap my entire ambient particle system, which I have teased on doing a few devlogs ago. I used basically the exact principle I was talking about adding, but inverted. The particles, instead of checking if they're in a legal area, they checked if they're in an illegal area and disappear if that's the case. They're coded in a way that they only start showing up after 0.3 seconds, which means that if they spawn in the illegal area, they have time to actually, disappear. Another huge optimization was figuring out why particle collisions were laggy. Yes, I fixed that in previous 3 devlogs, I know. But this time it is final. I promise. I think. I found out that the particles actually are taking a lot of time to calculate their collisions due to the fact that the tilemap is very complex. It's so complex that for some reason the system struggles to actually calculate the collisions in each frame, which causes immense lag. I decided to simply add a custom collider for each and every single particle system that has any collisions. There are like over 200 of them, but that's a small detail that definitely didn't give me a mental breakdown while working on it. Well, that was the largest improvement, boosting FPS in areas with advanced particles by up to 30 frames per second. By the way, there are multiple huge sales going on in the Unity assets store right now where you can get multiple assets for way cheaper than usually. There are multiple asset packs that can help you quick start your game development journey, including asset packs specifically designed for new game developers. There's also a Fantasy Lunar New Year bundle which gives you a ton of assets for only 30 euros, which are all high quality, and I'm even probably going to purchase this asset pack myself. Anyways, let's get back into the video. What I added next is the integration of the amazing text animator package, which is linked in the description below. Use my link to help me out a ton. And that allowed me to beautify the text appearing animations, optimize them since my own code was, shit. And it allowed me to add a lot of custom text lines, animations to specific words. Really a huge change if it comes to the appearance of the game. Next, I plan to improve the general look of the text box, but I will need more art for that. In all this time, I also managed to create a general direction I'm planning this game to go to. I was working behind the curtains on lore for a while. I'm not going to tease much here, but I'm going to say I plan 2 separate endings for the game. One will be the per se good ending, and one will be the bad ending. The game is going to be a bit more psychological in the Stanley Parable manner, based around the narrator. I don't know if I'll have any voice acting in the game, I doubt that honestly, but I plan to at least make a bit of work around the text system to make it more, immersive. In the next update, I also plan to improve the level select menu. I've been working with a UI design course, which should help me out a lot with that. And I added myself an in-game debug console to make it easier to debug, locate issues, and generally improve my workflow. I used an asset which will be linked in the description down below. And yeah, it's been exactly a year since I started this project. I never expected to get this far, but sadly for now I'm going to have to put this project aside for a bit due to the fact that I simply am not skilled enough to complete it. I need money to hire artists and I don't have money, and to implement my lore idea I need a little bit of art. It hurts me a lot to have to do that, but I honestly don't really have a choice since I don't have the funds to hire an artist, and that's the only thing that I'm lacking. So yeah, I know this might be bad news for some of you, but I am going to make devlogs on a side project, participate in game jams, and collaborate with multiple YouTubers. I have a new video coming out soon, which is another collab with a few YouTubers. Hopefully you'll be able to enjoy it, and thanks for staying with me for so long. Honestly, I never expected to gather such a community around here. It's really nice, honestly. Thanks for all the support, all the donations and everything. And yeah, hope that all of you have a wonderful week and see all of you in the next video that's coming out actually pretty soon. Unlike this one, which took me 3 months, but ignore that. But yeah, have a wonderful week. See ya.